God said, "Stop turning my house to a marketplace." Jesus went to the temple only to meet a market, buyers and sellers of products and services, instead of a house of prayer. Even at that, these people could not even discern that this is the Messiah. Of course, how can they even discern? Because they're carnally minded and they turn a house of prayer to a marketplace. And to think that all they could even ask Jesus was on whose authority he was scattering their things and asking them to leave the temple where they were selling. My question there is, on whose authority were they selling in the temple? And these are the kind of thing that happen in today's church. I know a lot of people are not going to like what I'm about to say, but I'll still say it because this was what the Holy Spirit laid in my heart. So I'm just going to say it. I'm not even going to hide my words. A lot of people have been blinded and corrupted by the devil, making them feel that when it comes to the house of God, you can do anything and everything. When it comes to the house of God, oh, that is where you sell your product. That's where you market yourself. That's where you show your brand. That's where you pitch your business. That is where you need to get to a church that has big guys and big girls so that you can network, you can mix and get. These are motives that are not even God-oriented. There is no God inside. I mean, I could go on. People have a lot of reasons, a lot of motives, different motives why they are in church. And nothing makes a difference from the church that we were talking about in the Bible. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. A lot of people abuse being in God's house. The purpose of the church is prayer, worship, where we fellowship together. We feel the undiluted presence of God. And when that is not understood, when it's not acknowledged, abuse is inevitable. So a lot of people abuse the house of God. The house of God is where you do your father's business, not your personal business. He has given you an entire system to do your business. And when you come to his house, you do his business. But a lot of believers have turned church into a place where they can do their personal businesses, where they can have ulterior motives while they're in church. Some people are there in church because, oh, they need a wife, they need a husband. And while quality sermon is going on, they're already using their eyes to scan people. No one is saying that you cannot get the right things that you want in church. But doing the things that you're doing is absolutely wrong. If your motive is because you want people to see you, or you want to make yourself available, or you want to prove a point, you are absolutely wrong. I mean, how can you have a new clothes where your mind is not renewed? Your heart is not transformed. The reason why a lot of people go to church and they are not transformed is because of their motive. Their motive from foundation is already wrong. Some of you will say, I'm not selling anything. How about your heart? Your own goods are in your heart.